But Matt, we begin with our breaking NBA news. The Cleveland Cavaliers today firing their head coach, J.B. Bickerstaff. This coming after Bickerstaff led the Cavs to their first trip to the Eastern Conference semifinals in 6 years, despite navigating injuries to several key players. Let's talk about it with reporter Tim Bontemps with us from Boston, where he is covering Celtics and Pacers. Tim, more on that series in just a second. Let's focus on the team the Celtics just beat in the last series in the wake of the J.B. Bickerstaff firing. What is ahead for Cleveland?
Well, Jay, as you said, it's been a successful couple of years for the Cavs. It went from the play-in tournament 2 years ago to losing the first round to the Knicks last year, to beating the Orlando Magic and advancing to the Eastern Conference semifinals, winning a playoff series without LeBron James for the first time in 30 years. But the Cavaliers looked at this situation where they want to try to progress to be a team that's contending for conference finals and finals appearances, and decided they wanted to go in a different direction than having J.B. Bickerstaff as the coach. And as they look forward to who the next coach is going to be, Jay, the question hanging over the franchise now is what is going to happen with Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell, obviously one of the stars in the league, would have been an All-NBA player this year if not for some injuries that he suffered down the stretch of the regular season. He is up for an extension this summer, and if he chooses to extend, he obviously will be the cornerstone of what happens in Cleveland over the next several years. And if he does not extend, he only has one guaranteed year left on his contract and will immediately become a guy that is looked at as a top trade target for teams around the league. Because as we saw back in 2017, when Dan Gilbert saw Kyrie Irving was not going to extend his contract with 1 year left on his deal, he looked at that situation and said, we need to move on from Kyrie. We need to get stuff in here for him. And that is how he ended up in Boston here with the Celtics. So we'll see what happens with Donovan Mitchell going forward. But obviously the first step in what's a very busy offseason for the Cavs was deciding what to do with their head coach. And as you said, they decided today to part ways with J.B. Bickerstaff.